Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Hate me because I'm lame as fuck. Claudia Joy, we don't hate your ass because you're beautiful. We hate your ass because you are boring and lame as hell. Let's go and get into it. Real Housewives of Atlanta season 7, episode 4. I think this is episode 4 or 5. Who gives a fuck? This episode was boring as shit. It was. I'm just gonna get to the point. Boring, boring, boring. They could have kept this episode or they could have condensed it because there was a lot of shit I didn't care for. We started the episode. Todd telling bitch, you need to get your folks together. You need to get your people together because they ain't doing what they supposed to be doing. Which Todd does have a point. He does have a point. Todd is, he's seeing this shit go on, and they not doing their job, and it kind of that's what happens when you have friends as your damn assistants and stuff. You're too close with them. That's why when you have that manager employee type of relationship, you have to keep it at a certain point because if somebody gets too comfortable, they don't feel like they're supposed to do anything. They feel like, he cool, he'll let me slide. And it's just, you can't do that. But you know what? That goes against Candy being cheap as a motherfucker and getting too close. I can understand, personal assistant, y'all gonna get real close, but Candy, you really probably being cheap and hiring your friends, so you have to pay their ass as much, okay? Because all this shit you have them doing, you probably need to pay them a little bit more. But who knows? I don't know how much they make a year. I don't know shit, so I can't Google it up. I really don't give a damn. So Todd just telling them. So they go in and he talking and shit, and Candy like, well, everything she got, everything is in limbo. A whole bunch of stuff talking about she was supposed to be doing something with a music writing class. But Candy, I believe some of that shit because some of the stuff that you be trying to do, them ideas, be a bunch of bullshit and it's not gonna get off the damn ground like that damn play. A Mother's Love. A Mother's Love looked like it was a good play. I heard good things about it, but it was some shit going on and it didn't do anything. So it is what it is. So Candy can't do it but move on. So I'm gonna get to the other part just a little later. So we get the three stooges with badass feet. Cynthia with her wrinkled hot dog bun foot ass. Then we got Kenya. We know her fucking feet crusty and ashy as hell and big as hell and just dusty, crusty ass feet. Then we got Claudia George. She got extra toes and shit. I don't know if she's from another planet or something, but all of them. And you know what? Watching them for 2-3 minutes, I felt like I was gonna fall asleep because they would made me so bored. I was like, they can't hold an episode by themselves. They cannot hold an episode or even a scene for that matter by themselves. It was just boring. Boring, boring, boring. I didn't give a fuck. I did not give a fuck at all about Cynthia Carter Joy and getting they. Why would y'all get them all them bad feet? Why would you get them trying on shoes? That I just thought that scene was stupid as hell. It didn't make any sense. So I guess they had a pillow talk. Who was it? Candy, Phaedra, Nene, and Portia. Portia needs her peach. I love me some Portia. I just don't. She's in it. I think we really didn't like Bravo didn't ask her until they had already got their footage. They probably did still pay her, but she wasn't in the credits and stuff. She's just not gonna be in the shit. She's not gonna be the one holding the peach. I think they still paid it because if you look at it, if you really look at it, it looks like she just kept on filming. Like she just filmed like she was a housewife. So it is what it is. So they had the pillow talk. They put pillow talk and they talking and shit. And Candace just being messy this season. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So she started telling me, what happened with Cynthia? What's Nene? What happened with you and Cynthia? And he just told her, girl, what didn't happen? You just telling her like it is. Like, girl, what you expect? I mean, what like that was my sister, but she just fucked up. Da da da. So Portia started talking about her little instance, her little meet and greet with Cynthia and how that went, and she was just called to mind. She had them robot reads. That was the funniest shit ever, and I think robot reads is going to be the next shit. Like I don't know, they might have picked, but that shit was so funny. Like I literally cackled. Robot reads Portia. That shit is funny as hell because Cynthia, you're force fed this shit just so you can give it back out, and you're just not digesting. You can't. You're just a weak ass woman. And somebody commented and said, "Well, y'all wanted Portia, y'all wanted Cynthia to turn up and go off." And I wanted Cynthia to be herself and stand on her own. I didn't want her to start shooting off on the weakest motherfucking link. She should have started at the top of the damn the rooter and got down to the two. She should have went off on Nene because that's where all that shit came from. But no, she picked on Portia. And I didn't like that. I was like, you should get Nene ass together because she's the one that got you like this. See, you already said you had your head stuck up her ass and you didn't do anything. So that's why I'm just like I'm not liking Cynthia this season because Nene gonna get her ass. She gonna cut her ass real cut and dry, and I can't wait. I cannot wait to the next episode to see that. Interesting there. Um, Apollo started telling the story. He with Jimmy the Cricket ass, and they talking and he just basically telling Peter that when me and Phaedra first met, I was laying on the air mattress like a lot of queens. He was saying he was laying on the air mattress, and that what's the name wasn't she didn't have a problem with that. Like she didn't have a problem with him laying on the air mattress. That she was just doing, but the dick was probably good. She didn't give a fuck. Some motherfuckers don't give a damn about getting dick down on the air mattress. That's their damn business. So, you know, they Paulo, I'm just sick of hearing you talk. I'm sick of hearing you bullshitting around and act like it's not your fault. Like you didn't have anything to do with you going to jail. You put yourself in this predicament. So, and Jimmy the Cricket ass started talking about some, well, I don't understand how she did it because if I'm a lawyer, I'm making good money. I'm gonna support you, da da da. I'm gonna do all this type of shit. But Jimmy the Cricket, that's the problem that you in now. Talking about saying if I had 50 cents, you have 25 cents. And them 50 cents that you got came from fucking Cynthia's goddamn credit. Like you doing open up all these other damn things and getting that shit in her damn name and ain't telling her ass until the last minute. Like, and they say, well, I ain't got no bad credit. She don't. But when you sit up here, you putting your wife on some shit, like anything that you open without her consult, without talking to her, if it fails, it's coming back on her because once you're married, all that shit is one. Like, they're gonna come back and they're gonna get garnish her check. That's just how shit works. So I don't know what the Peter, you must not be that too goddamn small. You must not be the laws must be different in the state of Georgia or something. Tell me something I don't know. So Portia and Claudia they end up meeting up, and the editing was just bad, bad. Even when I think it was the beginning of the episode when she had, Claudia works for the radio of Ricky Smiley, and then Portia does the the TV version, and you can tell it wasn't really. I don't think it was that much tension. I think it was all orchestrated because when they showed them talking, they didn't show them together. They kept cutting like they were too close for you have to cut scene. Anytime, and my friend who does a lot with editing, all that type of shit, he knows about that type of shit. So he was telling me how if they should have been together. Like why you had to cut? Like they took one scene with her doing it and put it in. That's the power of editing. That shit is some real fucking shit. So and this made it seem like they really don't care for each other and da da da. And I don't believe. I think they don't care for each other to a certain extent, but it's not as serious as they tried to make it look. But you know what? That's Andy Coint. Andy Coins. He does that damn shit, and that ain't shit we can do about it. So you just got to move on. And I don't even know what they were talking about. Like Claudia was just like, telling her. Well, Portia was just telling her that you cool with what's her name? You cool with Kenya ass, and I don't fuck with her. I don't fuck with her, and I have to kind of be distant. Which Portia has a point. Like I can't be cool with you, and you cool. Like I can't do that shit. It's just not gonna work. So it is what it is. Who gives a fuck about this shit? I really don't. So Johnny, one of Candy's assistants, with his sexy ass, honey. Ooh, he's so fine to me. I follow him on Instagram. He's so sexy. So he talking to Candy and shit. He getting the shit together because Todd and them got in their ass. So Don Juan walk his ass in there and he just telling, Candy girl, look, I missed my damn mother's wedding or something for your ass. And da da da. And I did this and I did that for you. And Don Juan tweeted me before I got a chance to record my video. And Don Juan made a good point. He was just like, it's more to the story, of course it is, that we can see. And he worked for free for a while. But Don Juan, you're getting paid now, and if you're not getting paid good and you're that stressed out, you need to quit. That's some stuff I don't understand when people say that they doing this and that. If it's that much, you need to quit. If it's nothing to making you stay, you need to leave. I don't understand. That's even with relationships. When he did this to me, he did this to me. He beat my ass. Well, leave, bitch, leave. I mean, if nothing is holding you back like that, you need to leave. So Don Juan, I got what you were saying. And I already know Candy cheap as hell. But Candy, like Don Juan, It was just the way that you were talking that just made me, like you said, you missed your mother's wedding, you missed I think birthday or something. You was her with her, but even though it might seem something, it might seem like something so petty as a birthday or something, but that's your job. Your job is different. Like I have missed my mother's birthday for being at work. I missed Thanksgiving for being at work. That's just how shit is. I mean, but I'm not doing no real fun shit at work. So I mean, you got paid for it. You wasn't doing it like that's your brand. That's your job. Like you're gonna miss some shit. If it was that bad, you should have just left. I'm pretty sure Candy would have been able to understand. Like I'm sorry, Don Juan. I don't like you. I don't like you, Don Juan. I like you, but Don Juan, you need to kind of get it together a little bit, boo. Oh, I just, but it is what it is. But whatever. He was pissed off. He was going. I just didn't agree with the cursing. Now that's some stuff. No, when you could have talked to Ken in a better way. That curse, maybe that's just y'all relationship, how y'all talk, period. But somebody that's working under me would never talk to me like that unless they said permission to speak freely. But you're not finna talk to me like that. I'm just like the cursing and shit. I don't give a damn. You just ain't finna do that shit. That's just disrespectful. So they showed a little short clip of Phaedra going to get a dog, and all I could think about was Phaedra replacing the old dog that she already had. The old dog been sent off to the pound, okay, and now she getting a new dog, and Aiden and what's the name seem like they cool with that. So that shit was just funny to me. So we get back, and Don Juan went in on Todd ass, and he was just telling Todd like, you the husband, you coming, you trying to run some shit, and that's another thing Don Juan said when he tweeted me. He was like, Todd ain't did shit. Like Todd, well, that's what he said in the thing. That's what he said in the thing. Like Todd ain't have nothing on his resume before, and he was just saying Todd does not pay Candy. Well, he does not. Todd does not pay him, so he can't be going off. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you this, Don Juan. Todd is paying Candy ass and dick. Okay, dick and other things. So that transaction is going to be way worth more, okay, than the other bullshit you talking. He might not be paying you, but he paying Candace, so he gonna have to say so. I mean, they're married, they're one. So but you know what? They might not be as one too much if he signed that damn prenup. So, but if he trying to help her out, and you know what, Todd, I don't you and what's name done one through some shady shit. He said your shit probably ain't together with your team. Man. I don't think it is. But Candace's team and shit should be bigger because Candace is a more bigger person, personality wise, and she's known more than just Todd. So y'all got to be on y'all utmost shit, but you got what happened? You got friends working for you. But I truly believe Don Juan means well. I think he cares, but he's just a little too comfortable, and he probably got complacent. When you've been doing something for so long, you get kind of burnt out, and you don't have feelings anymore. And that's why you see people like in the DMV and working in certain fields and stuff, they get burnt out, and they don't have the human element anymore, and it's gone. Have you ever noticed when you go certain places, folks been at the job so long? They just don't have that care. They don't have that burn. They don't have that fire and that passion no more because it's gone. They burnt out. And folks at the DM, they treat you like a robot. And that's just what it is. Don Juan just pissed off, and he just need to find. He just need to go take. He need to go on another level. But hopefully that works out. So Todd was just saying, why the hell Candy ain't met? He should got a black president. Should be doing something. And baby Don Juan said, Candy sells sex toys. She sells dick and cream and all and oils and shit. How in the hell she gonna do that, baby? That had me screaming. That shit was so funny. Ooh, that shit was funny as hell to me. That shit was so funny, but it was the goddamn truth. It was the truth. So Candy and Kenya went for fucking having a damn boxing classes or whatever. And Kenya needs them really, really bad. And Kenya, you had the nerve to call Candy ghetto. How was she ghetto? But she able to hold her own because I seriously doubt Portia was able to drag her ass to the ground. I don't give a damn what you said. Bitch, you got your prissy ass on that floor and she dragged you on the floor, okay? Call it what you want, but she dragged your ass to the floor. So maybe you need to take them good old boxing class to get that shit together. So Candace started asking her questions and stuff and da da da, and Kenya started going, "Oh my God, y'all been ganging up on me, and Paulo lied on me." True enough, Kenya, he lied on you, but Andy Cohen's told him to do that shit. And if it was that bad, Kenya Moore, if it was that bad, he lied on you, or you did not. Why did you kept trying to allude like that Apollo had something for you? The man let him pick you up and drop you in the pool and all that type of shit. You should have done that. It's just some shit you don't do. You kind of played along with it for the storyline. So you want to cry and all that type of shit, fuck up your makeup. I will give you one confession: you had your hair flowing down. You look good as fuck. You look good as hell. But that other one with the ponytail, you like an alien, and I hate it. This episode was boring as hell. Bored, 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 bored. Don't. Bored. And can you say somebody didn't fuck no man's husband? Y'all clowning me. She got up and Candy ass. I hate when Candy talk because she be like, I don't expect that to be that bad. I didn't expect. And Candy, you made that same goddamn face and that same voice when you went in and you tried to tell them hoes to get off their ass and do some work. You was like, I just feel like y'all in limbo. Y'all ain't doing what. Like Candy, you need to be more concise and more just. Come on, you got to get it together, girl. Your empire keeps on growing. I be girl, talk like it, talk like it. And Kenya, you talking about some damn. They want me to fail. Fail what? Being a reality personality or some shit. Like, girl, go sit down. Otherwise, this episode was boring as hell. I didn't get shit from it. We got to wait because I think Phaedra gonna hit Kenya ass with the poor purse. That incident with them at lunch and having their tea time all together. Y'all know we're gonna see it the last 5 minutes of next week's show. So I mean we ain't gonna see this shit to goddamn dear Christmas, okay? So expecting a good review, good review, or good episode maybe. Therefore on the damn on Christmas, because that's when we gonna get it. I seriously doubt we get it next week. We gotta already know how that shit is. But anyway, like my Facebook, like my Twitter. I mean, don't like me. Follow me on Twitter, Justin J, Twitter 32. And I will talk y'all later. Bye.